When one life is born, another life is lost. One life grows, while another counts down its final days. One life achieves success, while another loses everything. One life smiles, while another must cry. One life has dreams, while another's hope is gone. A world dominated by blood, tainted with violence, only deepens the pain of loss.
Today, around the globe, there were demonstrations ahead of the one-year mark of the Hamas attack on Israel and the war in Gaza that has followed.
Israel's bombing campaign across Lebanon is expanding tonight. For the first time, the country's north has been targeted, killing a member of Hamas, not Hezbollah, as strikes elsewhere intensify.
This unimaginable situation.
Though human civilization advances, we have never truly known the word peace.
By May 2024, more than half of all of Gaza's buildings had been damaged or destroyed. Roads, farmland, mosques, churches, hospitals, universities, and schools. Many people have had to pack up and move over and over again.
This is the worst war in modern history.
Behind these walls, we have 2 million people.
We're still alive, till now.
What has the UN done? 70 years of occupation! You are a liar, you have blood on your hands, and you should be so ashamed of yourself. End this! You liar!
We are resilient, but we're not superheroes, and we need the world's help to end this suffering.
Everyone has the right to demand peace in their own life.
Stop the war and violence.
Miss Grand Brazil.
Nowadays, the social media can glorify us and also destroy us. The hate speech become one of the most devastating forms of violence. It's a kind of war we have to stop. As a queen, I believe we have to promote more empathy to this world. We need to help each other. We need to be good inside out. The kindness is the future. And I believe being good to each one of us, we can have a better future. And where the dreams can come true. Thank you, Kapunka.
Miss Grand Dominican Republic.
Today, I'm standing here with a heavy heart, addressing a problem that's been working decades through decades, generations through generations. And today, I stand for everybody, for every country who's been fighting through war, through violence against each other. We need peace, we need unity. We live in one world, even though there's many countries around. But this is our home, we have to take care of it. And we have to start by taking care to the people who is around us. Even though we don't have the same last name, but we are one together in one world. So I stand here as a beauty queen, as an artist. I want to compromise myself to promote art as a form of unite, even though the culture, even though the language. But always to educate our kids, because in them is where our future belongs. And today, I stand for everybody in those countries to speak for peace and dialogue. Thank you.
Miss Grand Indonesia.
Imagine the world without education. It would be chaotic and uninformed. I grew up in the village of Penantian in Indonesia, where I was fortunate to be raised by a mother who is a teacher. She showed me the life-changing power of education through building our own kindergarten to help the underprivileged. As future educator, myself, and being here at Miss Grand International stage, I want to share my vision that through education, we can build a world where everyone can learn acceptance, empathy, and kindness. Let's break the cycle of fear and replace it to be harmony, understanding, so no space for war and conflict. Kapun ka.
Miss Grand Peru.
One of the most important reasons of being a beauty queen is to promote empathy, respect, and peace. War and violence are destroying our families, killing innocent people. To all the governments and leaders, I would like to say to you that the most important thing for you must be the life of your people. We have to take the first step. If we join together, we can create a future where every voice is heard, every smile is valued, and every life is respected. Because together, we can make war and violence just a bad memory, and peace part of our daily reality. Kwan run ren kan tiket kun, sapan pien kwan sen pam, lelium kan jut kwan run ren, pia kao tatsu tupai suana kot.
Miss Grand Philippines.
In a world filled with trauma and uncertainties, there is another world that we live in. It is within. How we see ourselves is a reflection of how we perceive our surroundings. The moment we feed our hearts with hatred, envy, and anger, we create a monster, a human who doesn't fear pain and suffering nor empathy. We create deaf ears to the cries of mothers, blind eyes to the weakening strength of fathers. We become insensitive with the raging wars against nations, and we become inconsiderate of our own conflicts within. If only we don't allow greed beat in our hearts, we wouldn't be able to give birth to violence. Now is the time to mend what is broken, win our inner struggles, act ethically and with respect, and raise above all the atrocities. Together, let us feel the missing pieces of our individuality, and let us all repair the broken pieces of this world. Kapun ka.
Miss Grand Spain.
Do you know that nowadays are more than 56 active wars? And that's not the worst, because more than 92 countries are involved. There are so many people who are suffering the consequences. The children, if they're lucky to survive, they grow up with pain, fear, and loss of family members. But this can change. We must not lose hope. We must show all generations that love, education, and respect for order, for ourselves, and for life can stop the war. There's no need for guns. There's no need to kill. When the best and most powerful weapon created is the word. Kapunka.
Miss Grand United Kingdom.
Everyone stop and think about a child. What is the first image that comes to mind? For me, it is the pure laughter and joy of children playing. And now imagine this child has no limbs from a bomb. Unfortunately, this is not an image. This is happening right now. Over 16,000 lives have been lost due to the conflict between Israel and Palestine. How many more innocent lives must we sacrifice until we say enough is enough? Each death serves as a collective failure how we cannot achieve peace. So I gather here, everyone tonight, to join me in a ceasefire. On the count of 3, we will shout, ceasefire. 1, 2, 3. Ceasefire! Release the hostages! Ceasefire! And let's stop the war and violence! Thank you.
Thank you very much for our top 10 speeches.